all accounts, according to the wee man, the wee Oompa Loompa, Stewie.
Yeah.
He says the manager called out Werner.
Werner wasn't good enough, was he? Dragged him.
With a great respect to Werner, look, I know he tries hard, he works hard, but he's not a top player. Not for me.
Well, he's gone to Spurs and he's got his opportunity, but it's all about taking your opportunity.
He couldn't cross the road.
But he wasn't great, and he had a little bit of a pop at him last night. Postecoglou. But he's under pressure. He knows he's under pressure. So he's you want your players to perform for you and get you out of trouble. And if he's not putting it in, you're going to get sand. I don't mind that at all. I mean, if you're not putting it in, you got to tell the player. But you try and it's a hard one because you want to do it in where it doesn't get out, where you're having to go at people. But sometimes you just lose it, and someone asks you that question, and you react to it, and that's what he's done there.
Yeah. What about that numpty O'Hara? Did you hear that?
Did
you hear that last night? Hamish right away. Right away, you think the alarm bells go, what? Yeah, I knew that.
It had to be Ali.
And Jamie's going for it, isn't he?
Well, Ali's supposed to do yesterday, what I went to. But obviously, he was doing a Rangers v Spurs game, so he couldn't do it. But there was all going. I'm sure he'll be doing it very soon.
Is there a Sunday Hampden Cup final?
Oh yeah, that should be a cracking game.
But he's not working. He's there.
The Rangers, they're performing. It was a good point in the end, wasn't it?
Well, it was quite funny yesterday because Shaban. I'm not digging her out, but she says, Tottenham will beat them 5-0. And I'm like, no chance.
Not Ibrox.
No.
It's always going to be a tricky game for Spurs because Rangers are up their game. They're playing a British side, so.
And they're also picked up, the Tottenham player for player.
Are they big favourites, Celtic, to beat them on the weekend?
Will be, yeah. But Rangers, you never know in an old firm game. You don't know in a Hampden. Rangers will go in there with a bit of confidence, but if Celtic play the way they can, then I can see a close win, but a Celtic win.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I think I watched that on there. What day is it on? Sunday.
Sunday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. Now, so Tottenham were fortunate to leave Ibrox, by all accounts, with a point thanks to Kulusevski's equaliser. Well, United. They left it late to leave Pilsen with all 3 points thanks to 2 Højlund goals. Amarim's side found himself 1-0 down after an Andre Onana howler. What has happened to him?
I don't know.
Because shot stopping fantastic, and he'd won last week. There's another one.
It's all about getting results.
Well, trying to play out from the back again, Ray. Dear, oh dear. Right at the end of the match, Jallo and Højlund were seen shouting and squaring up to each other, so clearly not all good news there.
Well, that's not a bad thing. That's not, people, you can have arguments. You can, when people are not performing or you want your players to sort it out. We used to do it. I got sometimes a real rollicking from people behind me.
Yeah.
Tony Adams, who's one of my top mates. But if you weren't doing your job on the game, you get told. And so there's nothing wrong with that sometimes.
Here's what Amarin had to say about that spat.
For me, it's perfect. We need to feel something. In this moment, we need to feel something. If we need to fight each other, it's like a family. For me, it's a very, very good sign. We need to feel something, and that is important.
It shows that the players care.
That is clear. When you don't care, you don't do nothing. When you care, you fight with your brother, with your mother, with your father. So for me, me too. For me, it's a very good sign.
Ray,
exactly.
Just United. Can you see a big improvement? I can't at the moment. It's going to take time.
It's going to take time. It might take a couple of transfer windows, But if Manchester United think they've got the right man, then they've got to stick with him. They've got to give him a chance. And he ain't he hasn't got a magic wand overnight, and suddenly it's all going to change.
What did you do at the weekend, City United? Did you play Rashford or not?
Oh, it's a good time to play City at the moment, isn't it? No one have thought there. I fancy him to beat Juventus in the week. They've got beat again 2-0. There's real problems there. I've never seen a team fall apart like that. I mean, if you told me at the start of the season they're going to lose 7 games up to now, I would have gone, you're mad. I would have give you 5,000 to 1 like Leicester when they won the league. So that's what's happened. But now they've just got to sort themselves out quickly, Because look, it's not over yet. You've still got a lot of points to play for.
This is a game for City to kickstart the season as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. But Manchester United go there and make it hard for City and try and hit them on the break.
Yeah.
And they're conceding goals at the moment, City. So that's the problem. Defensively, they've been pretty poor.
Chelsea battled through -15 conditions to beat Kazakhstani side Astana in the Conference League and qualify for the knockout stages. Right, so it was a big night in European League, the Europa League. We want to hear from you, United fans. Despite the win, are you worried things don't look much better at this moment under Amorim, or are you quite prepared? Okay. Do you see a little bit of improvement? Do you see more shape to the side or not? And Tottenham fans, just what else is going on at your club? Players criticising the board. Ange having a pop at the players now. 03717 223344 is the number. Come on, give us a call. 6:15.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.